Madhya Pradesh Maihar district claimed the lives of 5 members of the same family and left another person critically injured. In the early hours of today, notably, the devastating crash took place on National Highway 30 near Rigra village under the Nadan Dehat police station limits when the sports utility vehicle, also known as SUV, in which the victims were travelling, rammed into a moving truck from behind. According to the police, the accident occurred in the morning as the group was returning to Maihar after attending a birthday celebration. Preliminary investigation suggests that the SUV was travelling at high speed when it collided with the truck. The impact was so severe that the front portion of the vehicle was completely crushed, trapping all the 6 occupants inside the mangled wreckage. Local residents immediately alerted the authorities, following which teams from the dial 112, the Highway Patrol and the Nadan Dehat police rushed to the spot. Rescue operations continued for a considerable time as emergency personnel struggled to cut through the severely damaged vehicle and pull out all those trapped inside. Police said that 5 people died on the spot due to the impact of the collision, while 1 occupant was rescued in critical condition. The injured man was initially taken to the civil hospital for first aid. However, as his condition deteriorated, doctors referred him to Satna District Hospital, where he is currently undergoing treatment. The deceased have been identified as 40-year-old Ankur Patel, 32-year-old Mradul Patel, 30-year-old Vijay Patel, 25-year-old Harishankar Patel and 23-year-old Shiva Patel. Most of the victims were residents of Tanaja village in Maihar district, while Shiva Patel belonged to Narora village. The injured survivor has been identified as Om Patel. Well, the bodies of all the 5 victims were recovered from the wreckage after an extensive rescue operation and were later sent to the Maihar Civil Hospital mortuary for the post-mortem examinations. Police have registered a case and launched an investigation in order to determine the exact cause of the accident. And according to the truck driver, his vehicle was moving at a moderate speed of around 40 to 45 kilometers per hour when the speeding SUV suddenly crashed into its rear. He said that the impact was so powerful that both the rear tires of the truck were damaged and the truck nearly overturned. The driver said that he heard a loud explosion-like sound before stopping his vehicle and realizing the extent of the accident behind him. Initial findings indicate that overspeeding may have been the primary cause of the crash, although investigators are also examining whether the driver may have lost control of the vehicle or whether any mechanical failure contributed to the accident. Officials said that the exact cause will be determined after a detailed investigation, and the accident has left the entire region in mourning, with grief spreading across the victims' families and the local community. According to the police, the victim had attended the birthday celebration of Manoj Patel, the district vice president of the Congress party, and were returning home when the tragedy took place. The deceased are also reported to be close relatives of local Congress leader Manish Patel. Reports further said that members of the victims' families have been associated with politics in the region. The deceased belonged to the families of former independent MLA Lalji Bhai Patel and former Congress MLA late Mathura Patel, making the tragedy even more significant for the local community. Following the accident, traffic on National Highway 30 was briefly affected as rescue teams worked in order to remove the damaged SUV from the road with the help of the crane. And once the rescue operation was completed and the vehicles were cleared, traffic movement on the highway resumed. Police officials have appealed to motorists to exercise caution while driving, particularly during late-night hours when the visibility is lower and fatigue often becomes a major factor in the road accidents. Authorities have once again stressed the significance of maintaining speed limits and safe distances from heavy vehicles on the highways. And this is the second major road accident reported from MP within the past 2 weeks. As on June 25, 4 people were killed and 2 others seriously injured after a speeding car rammed into a truck from behind on the Delhi-Mumbai Expressway in the Mandsaur district. And that collision also completely destroyed the car, with police citing excessive speed as one of the likely causes. Well, the latest tragedy in Maihar has once again highlighted the growing concern over high-speed highway accidents in the state. And as the investigations continue, the focus remains on establishing the precise sequence of events that led to the fatal collision. Meanwhile, grieving families await the post-mortem formalities before the victims are laid to rest, while the lone survivor continues to battle for his life in the hospital.
ये सूचना 112 नंबर के द्वारा प्राप्त हुई। मैं थाना अमरपाटन से रात्रि गश्त यूपी में था। ये सूचना प्राप्त होने पर कि रिगरा पानी की टंकी के पास एक 4 पहिया वाहन ट्रक से टकरा गई है, जिसमें कई लोग घायल हैं। और इस सूचना पे आए यहाँ थाना देहात क्षेत्र की 112 नंबर और नेशनल हाईवे की पेट्रोलिंग एम्बुलेंस वगैरह खड़ी थी। देखे यहाँ इसमें 5 व्यक्ति कार के अंदर ही मृत हालत में है और एक को बता रहे हैं कि घायल थे, तो उनको एम्बुलेंस से अमरपाटन अस्पताल पहुंचाया गया।
सिर्फ कुछ जानकारी आई कौन लोग हैं या अभी कुछ पता करने का प्रयास किया?
अभी तक जानकारी तो नहीं आ पाई है। कार के नंबर से पता लगाया जाता है कि मालिक कौन है, कौन इसमें बैठे। ये सूचना है।
That's all for now. Stay tuned to the Savera for more updates. Do like, comment and subscribe to the channel.